In this series, we will dive deep into the world of money and wealth, uncovering 20 general rules and principles from the most renowned financial books. These rules represent valuable lessons that will enhance your financial mindset and help you achieve your goals. Keep in mind, these rules are not listed in any specific order. They are a collection of fundamental principles you can adopt on your journey to success. In this video, we will explore 10 rules, and the rest will be covered in the next video. Let's get started. There are 3 main types of these rules: business, mindset, and money management. The rules I will mention are a blend of these 3 types. Rule number 1, the minimum viable product. This concept was democratized by Eric Ries in his book, The Lean Startup. The MVP is essentially the simplest, fastest version of a product that can be developed to start generating revenue as quickly as possible. This is one of the biggest mistakes new entrepreneurs make. We often strive for perfection, wanting the ideal product, website, and control before launching. But without business experience, it's difficult to truly know what customers need. By obsessing over perfection, you risk launching a product nobody wants, wasting time and money. Instead, start with the simplest possible offering and get it to market quickly. Gather feedback from your customers and refine your product based on their needs until you have an offer that perfectly matches what your customers want. So, if you're looking to launch a business today, this approach can save you countless hours and thousands of dollars. Rule number 2, don't confuse assets with liabilities. In his famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki highlights the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are the things that put money into your pocket. This can include investments like stocks, rental properties, or businesses that generate income. According to Kiyosaki, true assets increase cash flow, building wealth over time. Liabilities are the things that take money out of your pocket. These are expenses or debts that require regular payments, such as mortgages, car loans, or personal expenses. Unfortunately, many people who lack financial education tend to confuse these 2 concepts. For example, some may think that buying a car is a sign of success, but in fact, a car loses in value every year. Instead, it's wiser to invest in assets that are more likely to appreciate over time. Therefore, always ensure that your significant expenditures are directed toward acquiring assets. Rule number 3, copy and improve. Many believe that starting a business requires innovation and launching entirely new products. However, the reality is that 99% of successful businesses simply offer products or services that already exist. For instance, the best restaurant in your city didn't invent Italian cuisine, and your neighbor who made a fortune in real estate didn't invent a new way to buy and sell houses. When starting your business, it's important to follow a copy and improve approach. Begin by choosing a product or service that already has real market demand, and then add your unique touch by adding new features, enhancing the user experience, or finding more efficient ways to deliver the product or service. This approach can lead to greater success without needing to innovate everything from scratch. In summary, when starting your business, aim to copy 80% of successful models, then add your own unique touch to the remaining 20%. This will make it easier for you to build a creative and profitable business. Rule number 4, perseverance. All entrepreneurs face failure at various stages of their journey, as failure is a natural part of the innovation process. As Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Due to the educational system that emphasizes minimizing mistakes, we often learn to take errors and mistakes as failures. However, the truth is that these mistakes should be seen as lessons teaching us what doesn't work, bringing us closer to finding the right solutions. Entrepreneurship is about searching for the magic formula that could make you rich. But before you discover that solution, you'll need to try many options that may not work. It's foolish to view every unsuccessful attempt as a failure. When you dig in a diamond mine and don't find diamonds, you haven't found wealth on that try. But you've learned that diamonds aren't in that spot, bringing you one step closer to finding where they are. Rule number 5, the build, measure, learn cycle. It involves creating a product, measuring its performance, and using the insights gained to make informed adjustments, ultimately leading to continuous improvement. This loop should be repeated regularly, daily, weekly, and monthly. In business, this is known as iteration, which means repeating a process with the goal of improvement and refinement, based on new insights and feedback gathered over time. For example, if you have an e-commerce website, you'll need to continuously adjust the website's appearance, refine customer communication, and modify product features to enhance performance and drive business growth. Through this loop, you can ensure your business remains competitive and scalable. Rule number 6. Create an emergency fund as soon as possible. It's essential to set aside some money for emergencies. Personal finance books recommend having 3 to 9 months worth of salary in a savings account because life is full of surprises. You might experience an accident, lose your job, or face unexpected expenses like car or home repairs. Not having emergency funds can put you in a difficult situation, possibly forcing you to borrow money, and debt is the biggest enemy of wealth. Debt weighs you down every month, every year, making you struggle to earn more just to pay it off. So, avoiding this situation should be a top priority. If you're currently burdened by debt, work on paying it off as quickly as possible. Once that's done, allocate some money to an emergency fund to ensure you don't find yourself in the same situation again. It's important to distinguish between debt used to buy assets, like real estate or investments, which can be beneficial, and consumer debt, which weighs you down and should be avoided. Rule number 7, the real reason behind people's decisions. One of the key factors that makes a difference in the business world is understanding marketing and human psychology. That's why successful entrepreneurs have a deep understanding of how people think and make decisions, especially when it comes to purchasing decisions. The truth is, if you know why people buy, you can influence them to buy your products, significantly increasing your chances of becoming wealthy. One of the most critical principles is that the reasons people buy may be vastly different from the reasons they believe they buy. For instance, if you ask your gym buddy why they spent $500 on new Nike sneakers, they might say it's because of their lightweight or high quality. This is the rational explanation that's easy to justify, but it's not the real reason. In reality, there are other shoes with the same quality at a lower price. The true reason your friend bought the Nike shoes is that it gives them social status, helped them stand out, and shows they can afford it, reflecting their identity as a serious athlete. When they buy those shoes, they're more focused on affirming his identity than just obtaining a good product. In summary, when considering your product or the products you plan to sell, it's crucial to look beyond the surface reasons customers provide. Instead, delve into the deeper underlying motivations driving their purchases. Rule number 8. Delegate anything below your hourly rate. Once you start earning income from your business, it becomes essential to learn how to delegate quickly and efficiently. Here's a simple rule. Calculate your hourly rate. Look at the number of hours you work monthly, then divide your earnings by those hours. Let's say you make $50 per hour. Next, identify the tasks in your schedule that consume a lot of your time and can easily be delegated. You can hire someone else to do these tasks for less than $50 per hour. For instance, if you find someone who can work for $20 per hour and assign those tasks to them, you're effectively earning an additional $30 per hour. You can then use the reclaimed time for more important tasks that contribute to increasing your income faster. Rule number 9, begin with the end in mind. I love this quote from Robin Sharma. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Many people forget the importance of having a clear vision. Begin with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. You need to know where you are going in order to better understand where you are now so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. Rule number 10. The more knowledge you have, the more money you make. The more you learn, the more you earn. We're all familiar with this famous quote from Warren Buffett, encouraging us to gain more knowledge. And it's absolutely true. Continuous learning, whether through reading books, joining courses, watching educational videos, or other methods, is one of the best investments you can make in yourself. The purpose of the videos I create is to provide you with thoughts that may help you achieve success. That's all, guys. Now let me ask a question. If you could give just one piece of advice about building wealth, what would it be? Drop your answer in the comments. I can't wait to see your insights. In the next video, we'll continue this journey with 10 new rules and principles. See you there!